Hello, my friends. This is Emile Abitor. I want to ask you to give me a few minutes of your time. God created us with emotion and feeling. You can be happy, you can be angry, but God also gave us a power to control those emotions. Let's see how Moses went about his emotion. Moses was that Hebrew boy who was not only lucky to be alive, but he was lucky to be raised in the palace of a Pharaoh. As he grew up, one day he went to see his fellow Hebrew, where they were forced to do a hard work. When he went there, not only he saw how much his fellow are suffering, but he also saw an Egyptian beating one Hebrew man. Moses was not pleased about the situation. He felt the anger rage in him. But Moses looked around and didn't see nobody that was looking at him. So in the anger, he hit the Egyptian. And unfortunately, he killed him. He buried him in the sand. And when Pharaoh heard about the situation, Moses fled and went to the foreign land. You see, because he was unable to control his anger, now he fled the lavish life that he was living in the palace, and now is on the way to the foreign land. 40 years later, God has a plan on his life. So God brought him back to be the one that he is going to use to liberate his fellow Hebrew from the hand of the Egyptian. Moses came back and led out his people from Egypt. On their way to the promised land, it came to the point that they were in the desert where there is no water to drink. The people were angry at Moses. They became a rebel against Moses. They were talking trash. Moses was not pleased. He was mad. He was angry again. What should I do to please these people? How can I get water for these people to drink? Moses bowed down before the Lord, and God spoke to him, said, "Take your staff and go to the front, to that rock, and speak to the rock, and water will come out so that the people can be able to drink." In anger, when Moses went before the rock, instead of speaking, he struck the rock. He hit the rock with his staff. The water came out, and the people were able to drink. But God didn't tell Moses to hit the rock because of his emotion, because he could not control his anger. He ended up hitting the rock. For that reason, God said, because you did not control yourself, because you did not act right, you cannot reach the promised land. My friend, God gave us a power to control our anger. If you don't, you will have a negative consequence. One African expression said, "It's not because you are right that you have to dance with an axe in your hand in the public. If you do that, you may end up hurting somebody else." My friend, control your anger so that you will not cause a destruction, but you will go around and bring peace. So my friend, I am encouraging you. Ask God to help you control your anger.